The last broadcast. Yellow 5-pointed star. Before we begin, if you enjoy chilling late night horror stories, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the ones that come next. Now, let's begin. Headphones. The last broadcast, story. Fade in, low static, faint hum of an old transmitter, wind hitting thin metal. Lena had done late night radio for years, but nothing felt like her new assignment. Frequency 103.6, also known as the Midnight Signal. The station sat alone on a hill, far from town, abandoned for decades. Her boss gave her a single old key and said, "Just keep the broadcast alive. And don't answer any calls after 12:30. She laughed then. She wouldn't later. Night 1. Door creaks. Footsteps. Old light flicks on. The station smelled of dust and dead electricity. She powered up the transmitter. It woke with a tired, crackling hiss. Static builds, then settles. Lena, broadcast voice, "Good evening, you're listening to the Midnight Signal." She played music, filled the silence, tried to ignore how the walls seemed to listen back. Then, 12:31 a.m. Rotary phone rings, slow, unnatural. There shouldn't have been a phone line. It wasn't even connected. She answered. Wet breathing, close, slow. No words. Just breathing. She hung up. Static pulses. Night 2. Wind outside. Thunder in the distance. She brought a flashlight this time. 12 o'clock, she went live. 12:20, normal. 12:30, the building groaned, the transmitter hummed like something waking up. 12:31, the phone rang. She didn't answer. The ringing stopped. Then, through her headset, layered beneath the music, whisper, static soaked, "Why didn't you pick up?" Her blood ran cold. This voice wasn't on the phone. It was broadcasting live. Night 3. The next morning she confronted her boss. He looked pale. Frightened. "There's no phone line," he whispered. "There hasn't been one since the accident." "What accident?" He didn't answer. That night. Rain hammering the roof. Lightning. Equipment humming. Listeners messaged her. "Someone is whispering behind you, is there another host?" Her hands shook on the mic. 12:31, the phone rang. Once. Twice. 3 times. She unplugged the phone. Ringing continues, distorted, distant. Finally she shouted, "Lena, what do you want?" The breathing returned. Louder this time. Then her own voice, distorted, stretched through static. Voice, "I'm still here." The line crackled. Voice, "And I'm coming up the stairs." Slow, heavy footsteps, climbing, closer, closer. Lights flickered. The building seemed to hold its breath. The footsteps reached the top. Door handle twists, then door creaks open. But no one was there. Only cold air, and the faint smell of damp soil. Behind her, the transmitter clicked on by itself. A recording played, her own voice, whispering. "Recorded Lena, this is my last broadcast. If you're hearing this, I didn't leave." Lena turned toward the booth window. A figure stood behind the glass. A shadow shaped like her, taller, thinner, face smeared like a damaged photograph. It lifted a hand and pressed it against the glass. Low rumble, static rising, lights failing. Everything went dark. The static swallowed the room. The next morning, police found the station empty. No sign of Lena. The equipment still running, the microphone still warm. And looping endlessly on 103.6 was her final message. "This is my last broadcast, my last broadcast, my last." Static fades into silence. Yellow 5-pointed star. If you survived this story, don't forget to subscribe for more late night horror. There are many more stories waiting in the dark, and I'll be here to tell them.